So 1991, we have moved to this new campus here in Choklamsar, what is today known as the Devachan campus. My first priority was to establish a residential school for the underprivileged children. In 1992, we started the hostel with 25 girls from these remote villages.
Education here extends far beyond literacy. The school provides a balanced environment focused on shaping children into better human beings, directed toward their multidimensional growth. Love for learning, empathy for others, unity in diversity, compassion in action, and a sense of social and moral responsibility are the values instilled here. It is about building a wholesome person, having the spirit of service for others out of sheer love and compassion, rather than for one's own interests. The core philosophy is that education should be available to all, regardless of family status, gender, social conditions, or disability. Everyone has the right to the best possible education, and Mahabodhi offers it with the utmost care, love, and compassion. Over time, the need was felt to expand the facility, and the hostel has been greatly enlarged. Now there are 140 girl students who receive a quality education as well as health care. The hostels at Mahabodhi today are a knowledge center and a home for 140 boys and 130 girls, all from destitute families in remote parts of Ladakh. Students are provided with basic facilities of free food, shelter, and clothing, thus enabling them to grow to become educated and responsible citizens.
The Mahabodhi education program aims to reform the current job and information-oriented education into such a way that the students grow physically strong, mentally brilliant, culturally rich, spiritually enlightening, environmentally friendly, and globally peaceful.
Mahabodhi believes that every child admitted to school is a precious asset, and nurturing that child to their fullest intellectual and spiritual potential is what the center strives for, always with great care and sincerity. The growing demand is now pushing it to extend the facility to some 400 more children. The high reputation of education at Mahabodhi is demonstrated by the accomplishments of its students. Among all students throughout Ladakh, Mahabodhi students are known to excel, not only in their school curriculum, but also in every sphere of activity. Turning his attention to his own village of Timosgang, which too was facing a lack of proper education. In 1999, Sanghasena opened a Mahabodhi branch school there. Today, more than 140 students are receiving a quality education on par with national standards. Bodkarbu village in Kargil also had a severe lack of educational facilities, and Mahabodhi opened a branch school there in 2004. Around 150 students from remote villages of both Leh and Kargil districts are currently studying here. Once studies are completed at the Timosgang and Bodkarbu schools, students can then move to the main Devachan campus for further education.
We are not only giving emphasis to the academic achievement, but also believe in giving the children a comprehensive and a balanced education matching to the present need.
He is teaching not only maths, science, English, also that the spiritual education and science education is in balance. He is education for the whole body and mind, and I think there are not many schools all over the world which do it in this way.
In order to select the most needy children, as well as mentally and physically challenged elderly people needing help at the Mahabodhi campus, Sanghasena himself has undertaken difficult winter travel to the remote high regions of the Changtang Plateau and other parts of Ladakh.
He realized the importance of education. He did not have the benefit of education himself, formal education himself, and realizing that education is the biggest leveler, the most empowering tool, he began with schools for children from far off areas, from remote areas, whom he would go and handpick himself and give them quality education in the Mahabodhi International Meditation Center.
He's an incredible teacher of the Dhamma. Because of his ability to inspire, to motivate, and in order to ask people to move beyond themselves so that they can actually be able to to move up in terms of levels of the actions into compassion, to work in terms of Dhamma.
The task of bringing students of the Zanskar region to Leh after the winter vacation is again a big challenge for Mahabodhi. They have to travel on foot on the frozen Zanskar River for 7 days. Negotiating the treacherous rocky terrain and spending freezing nights in caves along the way.
Bhikkhu Sanghasena sundune yulul akri yulun laskotpe utuk jalbajan kabul laskokshespe kabulla mata Ladakh sesti sogana ospa yoke phamana ke ko tugunla satang dan pe yonkan tukse skapsal kosento kau sanskar ne do lubra ne do samchok ne do changtang ne do jumkhot ne do te sanga program apes te ne ospa chang ngata thwa sa ti kang ere khatpes pe date uno te thu gunang ne ngata isok se satang dan pe lopra khangjina lepte gyalang ngata chukwanang chukpo skapsut kan ngata phama gudesang danda danni na te mun yos te ngata te ma gyala yonkan ngata khujitang.
From the main thrust of his charitable work or compassion in action is actually education. Because of that goal that he has, I think he has changed many young children, and they have now become adults. And through the process of that transformation that he has introduced, the children are now more morally inclined, and they have actually an asset which most students from other secular schools will not be able to achieve.
I have been a part of this institute since the inception of the school, that is back in 1992, when this school started with 25 little girls selected from the most remote areas of Ladakh. After completion of our basic education here, that is up to 10th standard, the 25 selected girls were sent to Bangalore for their higher studies, and today I'm very happy that after completion of my master's degree and then followed by B.Ed degree and M.Ed program, I joined the school as the principal, and I'm very fortunate and very happy that my Guruji accepted me in this institution back, which is my, I would not say my second home, but in fact my first home, because it is from this school that life has been transformed for me, my own life, and many more lives like me have been transformed. I'm very happy that I'm on board with my Guruji on his wonderful mission to serve humanity.